A shalom to the hopeful elect. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders at Great Millstone who teach the truth and rule well. This is Brother Yatabia Wa'ala coming back from the GMS SF Bay Area camp. And I got a quick lesson today. All right, Lord's will is edifying. But just going through the process of suffering, all right, in this truth, ultimately to be honored in the kingdom. You know, Lord's will we be of that number. All right, the ultimate honor, the ultimate glory is going to come in the kingdom. All right, not here, not on this side. And really, you know, the Lord is putting us through a humiliation process on the right-hand side. You know, Esau has his humiliation process to be someone in this kingdom, which really is in wickedness. Well, we're going through the same thing, but for righteousness. All right, and you know, that's the reason, remember Apostle Gabar really summing up this ministry in one word. It means, suffering. We have to go through it. We have to do these things in order to be partakers in the kingdom to come. All right. We're not going to have riches in this world. We're not going to have, top positions and jobs in this world. We're not going to have the best relationships with our mother, our fathers, our wives, our children. We're not going to be the so-called guys in this kingdom, all right? But that's okay, all right? Because again, Lord's will would be at that number. The elect have a position in the kingdom to come that's going to last forever. For the establishment of the second covenant, when Yahawashi comes back to save the elect, take down Esau, take down these heathen nations, putting them into subjections, and then, save the elect to get the new bodies. That's the beginning of the new covenant, or the establishment of the new covenant, I should say, to where the Israelites will never die again. Now, with that immortality comes a kingdom. And with that kingdom comes a position, and that's why, we fight ultimately, go through these sufferings to be a part of that position, ultimately to have a kingdom wherein dwelleth righteousness. And again, part of the perks is having a position in that kingdom. But, this is what we have to look forward to, all right? And let me start with this. Proverbs 15:33. It says, "The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility." So again, this is the ritual, so to speak, that we have to go through. And ultimately, it's a humbling process. It's a chastisement process to make us ready for when that power comes, for when that real kingdom comes. Okay? And real quick, and it says before honor is humility. So we have to go through it. We have to go through this suffering process, to obtain this honor. All right. Now this honor in the Hebrew is kabawad. If I'm saying that right, kabawad. All right. It says glory, honor, glorious, abundance, abundance in riches, honor, splendor, glory, honor, dignity, honor, reputation, honor, reverence, glory, glory. All right, this is what's coming. This is what's coming to the elect, starting with Yahawashi. Of course, Yahawashi has to get his glory first. All right, he's the King of Kings. We're only able to even enter into this new covenant by way of his sacrifice. All right, this is ultimately the kingdom to come is Yahawashi's kingdom, but he's given us, the ability, all right, to be a joint heir, and that's an honor. But see, to get that honor, what does it say? It says, before honor is humility. And that's what we're going through here. All right. Again, we're not going to have the best of relationships with so-called loved ones. We're not going to have the top positions. We're not going to have all the money. We're not going to have any type of position here. All right. But again, that's okay. All right. And matter of fact, to the contrary, hey, we're going to be spit on. We're going to be persecuted. We're going to be humiliated, okay? But again, you have to remember that the end goal, all right, the vision and the hope is what in the kingdom to come. Okay, this is Romans 8, and let me start at verse 16. It says, "The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High." All right, this is our faith, that we're children of the Most High. Now, what happens if you're children? It says, "And if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach Yahawashi, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. So again, the scriptures say in Sirach 2, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. It's a process, and all through that process, you have to stay on what's called the straight gate. But again, remember, this is all for our testing, and it's all for our making us hard, making us, basically worthy, okay, to be a joint heir with Yahawashi in the kingdom to come. All right, because if we can go through all these things, if we could suffer, all right, it shows, and still believe, and still have the faith, and still do what's right, and have integrity, it shows that we are worthy to rule with Yahawashi. All right? Lord's will, we be of that number. It says, and if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. All right? And this is the point. The sufferings of this present time aren't worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. The times in the kingdom, all right, the glory, the riches, the honor, it's going to far outweigh that everything that we go through here. The persecution, the humility, all right? The lowlessness, so to speak, all right? Hey, the scoffing, the scorning. Hey, it's not going to compare to what's going to come in the kingdom. All right. Now let me get that word for glory. Yep, G1391 doxa in the Greek. It says opinion, judgment, view, opinion, estimate, whether good or bad. In the New Testament, always a good opinion concerning one, resulting in praise, honor, and glory, splendor, brightness, the same word of honor in the Hebrew, of the moon, sun, stars, magnificence, excellence, preeminence, dignity, grace. And this is pure royalty. All right. Let's see. Magnificence, real quick, it says, is a quality of being incredibly beautiful, grand, impressive, or splendid. It involves lavishness or majesty that surpasses ordinary standards, often invoking awe or admiration. Magnificence can relate to anything from physical appearance to acts, events, or even personal characteristics. It is often used to describe grandeur, brilliance, lavishness, or splendor. And that's beautiful because, again, hey, we're going to have the new bodies. We're going to have a position with Yahawashi. All right, we're going to have a rulership of everything with Yahawashi. Remember, if you read in the stories, all right, King Solomon, I believe it took 14 years to make his house. Now imagine in the kingdom. And we're going to have, I'm going to bring it out, Lord's will, in Isaiah the 60th chapter. Materials, high precious materials are going to be common in our kingdom. All right? So everything's going to be majestic. The scriptures say about the streets paved with gold. This is what we have to look forward to. And again, you have to remember, Esau's offering something here, and you could sell out to get something here, but everything here is tainted, and it's nothing compared to what's going to happen in the kingdom to come. I mean, even Esau in his so-called majesty, I'm talking about Amalek, the Rothschilds and what they got, the castles and all the things that they have, is not even going to compare to the magnificence in the kingdom. All right. It says, majesty, a thing belonging to the Most High, the kingly majesty which belongs to him as a supreme ruler, majesty in the sense of the absolute perfection of the deity, a thing belonging to Hamashiach, the kingly majesty of the Messiah, the absolute perfect inward or personal excellency of Hamashiach, the majesty of the angels as apparent in their exterior brightness, they were going to shine. Definition 4, a most glorious condition, most exalted state. And again, this is an understatement. In the kingdom, we're going to have those positions. Again, Lord's will we be at that number if we continue. All right, if we endure, if we're a deed of the elect, we're going to have those most exalted state. It says of that condition with the Most High, the Father in heaven, to which Hamashiach was raised after he had achieved his work on earth, the glorious condition of blessedness into which it is appointed and promised that true Christians shall enter after their Savior's return from heaven. And again, what does it say in the Lord's Prayer? Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. This is a kingly rulership. I mean, it's a king. Well, yeah, kingly rulership, but it's an earthly rulership. All right. So all these things are going to partake on the earth, and in the true elect. All right, the whole nation of Israel is going to be blessed on the earth. All right, in the kingdom to come. Let me jump over here. This is Matthew 19 and 27. And it says, "Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all." Was I done in here? It's a lot. Yep. I'm done. Let me. Matthew 19:28 says. Matthew 19:27 in the title is the disciples' reward. It says, "Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore?" And this is, Apostle Peter asking Yahawashi, all right, basically what's the reward? Why are we're forsaking everything? Again, we're forsaking relationships. The Lord said, you got to hate your mother, your father, and children to be his disciple. Roughly paraphrasing, and it doesn't mean, you want to kill them or hurt them with malintent. No, it means that you put them in the back burner. Again, your relationship with so-called loved ones is not going to be, the greatest, okay? Of course, you're still going to provide. You have children, you have a wife. You're still going to, do the things necessary, but our main focus is going to be this truth, all right? It says, "What shall we have therefore?" And Yahawashi said unto them, "Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, you also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." What does that mean? Top positions, especially for these men, all right? The apostles and disciples right under Yahawashi. Again, there's order. The scriptures talk about order. There's going to be order in the kingdom. All right, and the ones that are going to have that top order amongst the whole nation of Israel is going to be the elect, the 144,000. All right, then the rest of the 1/3. All right, then the rest of the nation. Okay, but the top governing body, the ones who are going to be right up there in the table, so to speak, with Yahawashi, are going to be the elect, the 144,000. All right. It says, "And everyone that hath forsaken houses, and brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life." So again, these things are going to have to be forsaken. Some of us are going to have to lose houses, wives, brothers, sisters, mothers, children, lands, materials, so-called properties, and whatever we have on this side. But what does it say? They shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. And that's the glory. So along with receiving that 100-fold, you're going to have immortality to really enjoy all those things. All right. It says, "But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first." Yeah, because some people don't understand what they're a part of. All right. You're going to have people who fall out. Some people who can't forsake. All right. And really, again, it goes into that order. Order is going to be established in the kingdom. The Isaiah 60, again, I mentioned this, all right? The things that we're going to have in the world are going to be common, all right? Now, this is a beautiful chapter. It talks about, a glorified Zion to Zion, which is monument, which is a representation of Israel, going into the kingdom, all right? And all basically, all the resources are going to be ours, all right? But I want to cut straight to the point. Isaiah 60 and 17. It says, "For brass," you know what? Let me start at 15. It says, "Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings. And thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am the Savior, and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob." The Lord is going to do a complete 180. All right. What does that mean? The positions that we're in right now, being the lowly of the low, we're going to be exalted in that day. The kings of this earth, the royalty, all right, the ones who have all the resources, who are in rulership, they're going to go into slavery. Now, what's going to happen to their resources? Well, they're going to be given to us. It says, "For brass, I will bring gold, So how abundant is brass? That the Lord is going to do in that time is going to be the same as gold. As for iron, I will bring silver, and for wood, brass, and for stones, iron. I will also make thy officers peace and thy exactors righteousness. So again, resources are going to be plentiful in the kingdom to come. All right. Yep. John 14:2. It says, in my Father's house there are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you. So along with having all the resources here on earth, the Lord is preparing resources amongst the stars. All right, all these different planets. You see how Esau can see. He lets Esau see them with the telescopes. All right, you can see all these different planets. And it's abundant. They say the universe is ever expanding. All right, the scriptures say he stretches the heavens out as a curtain. All right, it's vast. It's infinite. Well, the Lord is going to give these mansions to the nation of Israel. All right, so again, resources are going to be abundant. But see, this is what we have to look forward to. All right, a righteous kingdom with Yahawashi exalted, being one with our power, Yahweh. All right, being able to be, in order, in a joint heir with Yahawashi, and having everything that we could ever dream of. Okay, this is what we have to look forward to. But again, we have to go through that process of being humiliated. We have to go through that process of suffering, being chastised on this side to get there. Okay, but again, it's worth it. All right, it's worth it. You got to keep that in the back of your mind, or even at the front of your mind, that everything is worth it. All right, everything that we go through, it's worth it. And it's, we're going to have emotions. We're going to have Satan coming at us, trying to get different thoughts in us. We're going to have, relationships pulling at us or let go. Hey, it is what it is. All right. You have to remember that, we'll get all that back in the kingdom and some. All right. Hey, Lord's will, this is edifying. Once again, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect and above.